alright, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And Shalom to the elect, because that's who these shows are for. Alright? My name is Shamar. I'm joined with
Yahweh.
Alright? And we're going to go through a few scriptures, Lord willing, for the edification of the elect. This is what you would call a pre-camp show video, because Lord willing, we'll be down at the camp in I want to say a few hours, and we'll be out there on the street speaking. Okay? Well, we're going to go right into it. 1 Peter 4:11.
This is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 11. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of the Most High.
Right. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of the Most High. Now the scriptures tell you that the spirit of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. Okay? And the word oracle pretty much is synonymous with prophet, man. An oracle is pretty much a prophet. Alright? Like when you watch the movie 300, who did Leonidas have to go to? He had to go to those so-called wise men. And what did they say? We must consult the oracle. They had to consult the oracle. And the oracle, which is a Edomite bitch in the movie.
A bunch of women.
Yeah, disregard that, you know. But the oracle pretty much told them what was going to happen, man. Which is what the prophets do. The word prophesy means to say before. Right. So if any man speak, let him prophesy, man. That's why Paul said, pray for spiritual gifts, but rather that ye may prophesy. Like the destruction of America coming on. Like World War III coming on. Okay? Like the mark of the beast being an RFID microchip coming on. Alright? We telling you these things. We prophesizing. We speaking as the oracles of the Most High. Continue.
It says, if any man minister, let him do it as of the ability which the Most High giveth.
That's right, which the Lord giveth. Which the spirit of prophecy is the spirit of Yahweh Shai. So the Lord gonna give you anything, He gonna give you the spirit of prophecy. Now don't get me wrong, they do have friends of the prophets. You got certain men that are not actually prophets, but they're friends of the prophets. But the thing is that they believe in the prophecy, man. So hearing and believing this thing in itself is a gift. Because the Lord did say, give them eyes and ears they should not see to this day. Okay? But if you have eyes and ears that understand, then guess what? That's a blessing in itself.
That's right. It says that the Most High in all things may be glorified.
That the Most High in all things may be glorified. Because when this thing comes on, you're going to know that we've been speaking in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Alright?
It says no more. It says, through Yahweh Shai HaMashiach,
through His Son,
to whom be praise and dominion forever and ever. Amen.
Right, because Yahweh Shai is going to get praise and dominion when He returns. Really, He already got it in another dimension. We already in the kingdom of heaven, but guess what? We just playing it out on this side. Right. Give me Romans 3.
It says, this is Romans chapter 3, verse 1.
Yeah.
What advantage then have the Jew?
Right. So Paul was pretty much speaking to the Israelites that were in Rome, or the so-called Jews that were in Rome. Okay, because when Yahweh Shai came, this was a thing for the heads firstly, which were the Jews. Okay, that's the top nation, the top tribe, I should say, in the nation of Israel, the Judite tribe. It was really talking about Judah, Benjamin, and Levi.
Because those were the ones that was over there.
Those were the heads. Yeah, you know. So it says, what advantage then has the Jew? In other words, damn, man, I mean, is it even good to be a Jew? I mean, what the hell is a Jew going to do? You know, Paul going to break it down.
It says, what profit is there in circumcision?
And that circumcision is not talking about a circumcision with hands, but it's talking about a spiritual circumcision, which is coming back to your nationality and its truth. And taking off the foreskin of falsehood, pretty much. Okay, the foreskin of lies that you've been taught in this society, that you're just a nigger, or so-called Negro, or African American, or Puerto Rican, Cuban, Dominican, Haitian, Mexican, Brazilians, you from Belize, and these different bywords that have been put on the tribes of Israel. Okay, you see what I'm saying? due to Esau calling lands by different names and whatnot.
It says
Continue.
It says much. This is Romans chapter 3 verse 2. Much every way, chiefly.
Right. He said much every way. Okay. In other words, it's a beautiful thing to be a Jew. Okay.
That's right.
It's a great thing. Okay. It's a blessing. Good.
It says much every way, chiefly because that unto them were committed the oracles of the Most High.
In other words, the prophets were going to come out of the nation of Israel. They were going to come out of the nation of Israel. It says, unto them were committed the oracles of the Most High. So was Muhammad a prophet? Fuck no. All right? He was a goddamn Arab, man. Okay? It said chiefly because what? Because it was committed unto them the oracles of the Most High. So the prophets were going to come out of the nation of Israel. Any other nation that a prophet came out of, so-called, was a false prophet.
And let me just say this: the Prophet Muhammad was financed by the Vatican, by the Catholic religion, man, because all these little offshoot religions spring out of the Catholic religion, man.
Yeah, the Roman Catholic
out
Church.
of the Roman Catholic Church. So hey, man, and all that has to do with the Mother Mary worship, man. The worship of the Queen of Heaven. All them religions, man. Because they're not really religious. They are philosophies from that stem from the Roman Catholic Church. You know, that's what I wanted to say.
Okay.
So we got 3.
Was it on that?
Yeah, you said 1 to 3, right?
Yeah.
It says, "For what if some did not?" It said, "For what if some did not believe?"
And that's the whole thing. What if some did not believe? The majority of our people and the other nations, you know, some might believe that America's going to be destroyed, but they damn sure don't believe that the Lord is only coming back to save the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American. They might think differently on that.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. It says,
guess what? That's out of your hands because it was already set in stone that the Most High, predestinated that the Most High only dealing with the Israelite, or is only dealing with the Israelites.
That's right.
So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Continue.
It says, "Shall their unbelief be made?" It says, "Like a shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect."
Right. Shall you not believing that America's going to be destroyed, or not believing that the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American are the chosen people of the Most High, or that the RFID microchip is the mark of the beast, or that America is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles? Is that going to stop anything? Is that going to stop the Most High's hand? Is that going to turn back the Lord? Is that going to make the Lord cower and not do what he said he was going to do? Fuck no. All right? But the Lord is going to surely accomplish it, man. And it's going to tell you.
It says, that was it.
It said, God forbid.
It's a God forbid. It's like a God. It says, that's it. No, that's the 4th one. The 4th verse. You want the 4th verse too?
Let's read the top.
It says, "God forbid, yea, let Most High be true, but every man a liar."
Right. God forbid. In other words, it doesn't matter what you think in your fleshly mind. What the Lord said is going to happen is going to happen. Because why? Because the Most High already set it in stone.
That's right.
From the foundations of the earth. And only the pure are going to understand this word and come back to this knowledge and wisdom and understanding and be healed.
That's right.
Okay? All right.
Second Ezra.
Yeah, Second Ezra, so I think it's 139 or 40.
I got it right here. This is Second Ezra chapter 1, verse 39.
Right.
It says, "Unto whom I will give leaders." It's like a foot. Let me read it again. I'm reading too fast. I'm a little too excited. Second Ezra chapter 1 verse 39.
Right.
"Unto whom I will give for leaders." And Micaias,
Yeah.
Joel, Obadiah, and Jonas, Nahum.
This pretty much going into the prophets, man.
Okay.
It's telling you unto whom will the Lord give leaders. Those are the oracles. Those are some of the oracles. Okay? It's going through and it's telling you about Jeremiah and Obadiah and Joel, you know, and Amos and whatnot. It's telling you about those different men who are leaders in the nation of Israel.
Okay.
Yep, go ahead.
It says, "And Jonas, Nahum, and Habakkuk,
Habakkuk or Habakkuk, go ahead.
Sophonius, Sophianus,
Yeah, Zephaniah.
Zephanias, Agus,
The Haggai. The book of
Haggai, Zachary,
Alright,
and Malachi,
Zechariah, and also you got the prophet Malachi,
which is called also an angel of the Lord.
which the word angel means messenger. And guess what? An oracle is no different from an angel, man. Okay? Because an angel could do the same thing that the oracles do.
They messengers.
Yeah. We all messengers at the end of the day. But the oracles are the ones that prophesize the future.
Mm-hmm.
We are oracles of the Most High, and we telling you that America's going to be destroyed. Just like when you watch the movie The Matrix, and you had that so-called black woman in the movie, all right? And guess what? Before Neo did something, she like, don't worry about that. Then it happened. She said, I told you, don't worry about that. Why? Because she already knew that was going to happen.
Exactly.
That's like we already know America's going to be destroyed. That's why we tell you, devils, just do a backspin and kiss your ass goodbye. You know?
That's right.
Just bend over backwards and kiss your ass goodbye.
Pursuant to Lamentations 4:21. Have a good time.
Yeah, have a blast. Have a blast. Shoot up all the dope you can shoot. Sniff all the coke you can sniff.
Smoke all
The cigars you can.
And smoke all the meth you can.
Yeah.
Just do your thing.
Yeah, just be an Edomite. Have a blast, man. Even though you can't do that much nowadays because now here it is, you damn devils, you done lost your power so much, they arresting you crackers for killing Negroes, man.
Yeah.
You know,
that was never heard of back
it was
in the
never
days.
like that.
That was never heard of back in the days, man. Why? Because this was your kingdom. You was in your kingdom, you know?
But now, what you are, you in the ending of your kingdom and the entering in of our kingdom.
That's right.
So that means what? That you're going to have to suffer a great overthrow. Scriptures tell you through unrighteous dealings, murders, and riches gotten by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
That's right.
And guess what? Anytime a kingdom went down and another kingdom went up, it was always through the way of war and bloodshed. Okay? So this is going to be no different.
Except one time, during the time of the Babylonians, they just, you know.
No, even still, they went down by the way of war. You know? They still went down by the way of war. Good?
It says, this is Amos chapter 3, verse 7. It says, surely the Lord Yahweh,
Yep, good.
power will do nothing.
The Lord ain't going to do nothing. No great cataclysm, no great catastrophe is going to come on the earth. That's going to be so life-changing to the masses. Good.
But he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets.
He revealed his secrets unto his servants and prophets.
That time, bro?
Yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, meaning you have prophets going back to the time of Nineveh. You have prophets going back to the time of Sodom and Gomorrah. You have prophets going back to the time of Noah, the great cataclysm of the flood.
He was the prophet. He prophesied for over 120 years.
That's right. And guess what? The Lord will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. So America's destruction is no different. And this is going to be the greatest cataclysm that the earth has ever seen. Everything else is going to look like child's play compared to this destruction.
That's right.
So, therefore, we are led to believe through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, okay, that to prophesy unto you is washing the blood off our hands. And it's exactly what we're doing. Hey, but check this out, man. Due to the interest of time, we're going to cut the video now. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakach, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to the elect, because that's who these shows are for. Shalom, Akim.